Grant, Billy Sharp joining the club. How pleased are you to get this one done?
Yeah, delighted. Been speaking to Billy for a few weeks now, and his representatives, and I think it was important for us to bring more firepower to the team, and Billy will certainly do that. He's had a tremendous career. I know he's loved at Doncaster as well. The fans love him, so really pleased to bring him here.
Why, Billy? What will he bring?
Just his experience, his knowledge, his know-how, the fact that he's played at the highest level. It's great to get him. He's getting older, but Billy's still fit. He's strong. We've just seen him downstairs there now, and by all counts, and speaking to people at Hull, he was at top of all the stats every day. Never missed a day's training. So I think he'll bring great leadership skills to our changing room. When you lose people like Tommy Rowe, John Taylor away from the changing room, it's hard to replace. But what a replacement that is that we're bringing in. I'm not saying he's that type of player, but he's certainly at the top end of the pitch and how he plays is going to be really beneficial to us.
We spoke about it quite a bit last year in terms of some of the signings that you brought in, but that know-how, promotion-winning know-how, how important that is to the group. Yeah,
it's huge. It's huge, and we've made no secret about it. We want to be in and around the mix next season. And bringing people like Billy to this football club will only benefit everyone. Just from an everyday point of view, the way he goes about his business, he's a top professional. Can score goals. We've seen it all through his career, that the amount of goals that he's scored, and hopefully he can do that for us.
How do you see him fitting in terms of those attacking ranks?
I think we've got good options. There's Joe Ironside, George Miller's here. Jack Goodman. There's good forward options in our team, and it's important when you're, for us last season we probably didn't have enough of that. So it's good to have those options now, and they're all different in many ways in terms of how they play.
And I suppose Billy, with the experience he's got, he can teach all three of those that you mentioned. Obviously Jack's going to learn an awful lot, but even Joe at his age can still pick things up.
Yeah, I think he'll know Joe from the Sheffield United days anyway, and obviously George and Jack, I'm sure they'll pick bits off him all the time. So I think it's a really good signing for us. We're getting a lad, at the prime of his career. He's had a really good spell out in LA Galaxy. He probably didn't play the games that he wanted to at Hull, but I've heard nothing but good things about him and how he was around the training ground and encouraging people even when he wasn't playing. So I think it's a great fit for us. He knows Cliff well, Billy as well. He played with him at Scunthorpe. He knows Cops. He's played with Cops. Lee Glover loves working with the forwards, and as you know, I love centre forwards that can score goals. So I think it's a really good match.
How did this one come about then? Because I imagine Billy Sharp, when he's free agent, is obviously going to alert an awful lot of clubs. How did you get him here?
Persuasion, a little bit, yeah. But I think speaking to Billy, he was always open to coming to us, and we did have a chat to him last season, at the start of last season, as well. But when LA Galaxy came in, I think and then a move to the Championship, it was always going to be difficult. But I know Billy had options and good options to go to, but I think it was important for him to come to a club that he knows they've got expectations and standards and aims to get out of this league, and hopefully and certainly he's coming into that sort of environment.
You touched on it a bit earlier, but you'll be aware of what this will mean to the fan base as well, given Billy's standing in the club.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, he's scored a lot of goals for Doncaster over the years and through different spells, and he's been on to have a tremendous career, particularly with Sheffield United. The goals he'd scored for them, and Chris Wilder, managers like that there. So he's got good roots. He's going to know a few of the boys here. I'd imagine he'd know a wee bit of George Broadbent as well from Sheffield United. So I think it's a really good fit for us.
Where does that leave you in terms of recruitment? I know you said last week that one more. Is that you done now?
Yeah, at the moment we are. Yes, I mean we feel like we've got our business done early. You just never say never in the window, though. Whatever happens, whether one leaves or whatever. But at the minute we're really pleased with the squad. We're happy with what we've got in. We start back next Monday. This time next Monday we'll be here in training. So it's good to have the squad complete. And everyone can hit the ground running.
I know every manager always says they want everybody in by first day of pre-season. What does it mean to you to have that done? And just
Yeah, it's been hard. It's been hard work. When everyone's on holiday and tanning themselves somewhere, I'm working hard to try and get these signings. And it's been a real team effort from everyone, and we're really pleased to get the business done early so that everyone can come in and hit the ground running. Last season we had some players arriving a little bit later, players not fit enough in pre-season. Just this morning coming in here, there's 5 or 6 of the lads out training this morning as well, which is great. So there's a real buzz. I think everyone's looking forward to getting back, and hopefully this signing just creates that wee bit more of a buzz for us.